because in a few days I'm having a hip replacement surgery.
Wow.
And that's why I told you earlier that I was hurting so bad. And so I've been sitting on my bed just trying to keep still so that I don't yell until I have the procedure done.
Oh, thank you for coming and pushing through that. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't,
Well,
you look like you're sitting in the chair to me. The back looked
well,
like the
see,
chair.
now I confessed. Oh, well. So,
Yes. So I want, I enjoyed the story, as I
yes.
said. And I hope you're as comfortable as you are, because I made it short so we can go through that. And thank you so much for pressing it through. So, Jacquelyn, we had like 3 different books of yours, and you may not know how I come to know you is I went to a consignment store or some, and I seen your book there, a relatively, help me out. That was
Theory of Relativity.
Theory of
Yeah, you
Relativity,
told
a
me
dynamic
that
book.
years ago. Yeah.
Yes, a dynamic, and just for those our listeners, they don't know how I met you, but that's how I met you, and I just kept going with your books. And now today we're going to talk about the deep end of the ocean. So tell the folks about yourself and the backdrop of this book and why you penned this book.
Okay. Well, I it was my first novel. I never wrote anything other than uh, a short story in the short story class. I never wrote anything before. I was a newspaper reporter, and one day, I had been widowed in my late 30s. I had 3 little boys, and I decided, basically, Ellen, I decided that in order to go on, I was going to try to do something impossible. And so I said, I'm going to write a novel. Well, everybody said to me, well, everybody wants to write a novel, and everybody wants to get published, and you're never going to do that. And so I said, somebody has to. Well, who knew, that this would turn out to be the first Oprah Winfrey book club pick and sell millions of copies all around the world in all those languages? I sure didn't. I knew when I finished it that it was good enough to be published by somebody. That's all I knew.
Wow. Wow, that is amazing. I've never heard you say this. I'm so glad we came here. And for those who, I'm going to reset real quick for those who coming in. Thank you guys. Hello to you guys. A New York Times bestseller, Jacquelyn Mitchard. We have her here. This is the book. I had no idea this was the first book you've written. I just saw it and I say, let me go into this. So this story, you give us a backdrop of the story, what it entails in this book, so folks will know exactly what we're going to talk